Cleveland Clinic, Florida provides individualized treatment plans for excellent outcomes of health problems ranging from the most common to the most complex, even in cases considered untreatable by others. Cleveland Clinic, Florida. Every life deserves world-class care.
I'm appalled at what you said on that pod thing. It's disgusting.
This is the After the Show podcast. It's where we get honest and real with your ass. So sit back, relax, have a blast, because it's time for the After the Show podcast.
All righty, here we go. Welcome to the KVJ After the Show podcast. Back from the 3-day weekend. Oh, yeah, baby.
Oh, yeah.
Oh, yeah.
Let's get it.
Oh, yeah. Here we go. Only got 4 days to the next weekend. That's the good news.
Technically 3, because this is going to be over with before you know
I don't know about y'all, but I like skipping Mondays.
That was nice. Yeah, that is really nice. It's a twofold. It's one, just having that extra day to chill, which you're like, okay, this is good. And then, yeah, coming back in and be like, oh, my gosh, it's Tuesday already. We come back in tomorrow. It's like already, World Record Wednesday tomoron? I mean, bam, Can you believe that?
I just sent you 5 World Record Wednesdays to kind of...
They're all terrible.
They're not. None of them are going to be good, and I'm going to fail at all of them. So it's right on par for the huge.
Okay, we got fastest time to place 24 cans in a fridge.
I really like that one. We could do it right here. They have to be completely closed. I think there's some stipulations in there.
It is 9.76 seconds. Rules: cans must be intact and unopened, must use a refrigerator, and it must begin with the door closed. If any cans fall over or any end up broken or dented during the process, the attempt is deemed invalid.
Okay.
Do you like it? Does it get you going, Mom?
I do.
Fastest time to type the alphabet on a touchscreen mobile phone.
Fuck, that's going to be tough.
That's 5.78 seconds.
That's nearly impossible.
How do you do that in 5 seconds?
There's no way.
You couldn't even do the regular alphabet frontwards.
That's hard.
Most marshmallows eaten in 1 minute. I assume they're miniature because it's 25.
No, it's probably the big dogs, dog.
Think so?
25 of the big dogs?
I don't know. I'm wrong a lot. I'll double check.
Yeah, it doesn't say. Just
the 24, the small one seems easy.
Yeah.
And fastest time to assemble Mr. Potato Head while blindfolded.
Do you have Mr. Potato Head?
I'm trying to think. I don't think I have one. No.
Can I get that at Walmart? That seems like one of those things where I go to Walmart. Hey, do you have Mr. Potato Head? Oh, I'm sorry, Mr. Potato. Go fuck yourself.
You may want to order that online and do that in a few weeks, you know?
Is that one awful?
It's not great. But I mean, I had to fake enthusiasm for stacking cans too, so I'm used to it. It sounds great.
I thought the cans were... Fuck this, man.
Well, you were so excited about stacking cans. I was like, I can't piss all over stacking cans.
Right.
He was
Don't
so
crush
happy.
your boys' dreams.
I haven't heard a good one yet. What else is on the list?
Holy shit.
Those are the options if anybody's got any thoughts.
We'll go back to the drawing board.
Aww.
We'll see what else we got. But there's a good chance you might see me doing cans.
Yeah, I know we had some other ones as well.
There's one, the fastest mile dribbling a basketball, but my back is really fucked up this week. I probably cannot do that one.
Yeah, my back is still weird from our paddleboard races. Oh,
yeah.
My back was not used to using those muscles, or any muscles for that matter.
You know, it's so weird. You can't get walnuts anywhere. Nobody sells walnuts. I'm talking about the ones that look like they're in a scrotum. They look legit. They look
like a nutsack.
They look like a nutsack.
Unshelled.
Unshelled. You cannot buy them anywhere.
Huh.
Someone will say, "Oh, Bird, you can buy them at Target." You can't. I'm telling you. Unshelled. I think you got to buy them online. Huh. Why is that? Why don't we get unshelled nuts now?
I don't know.
It's because a lot of people don't want to deal with it, I guess, and maybe so they do that for people because maybe in arts and crafts people would want it.
They were so big back in 1987.
Okay. Yeah, I know. That was just the era of
unshelled nuts.
So we had to eat nuts that look like nuts.
You're right.
I like my nuts to look like nuts.
Here's some other world records we could do for tomorrow. We got most Jell-O eaten with chopsticks in 1 minute.
Ooh, Mama, can you make Jell-O?
I can make Jell-O.
And by chopsticks?
I have chopsticks.
Oh, look at this. I mean, I don't know.
Denny's gave me a whole bunch of chopsticks the other day, and they're really nice.
Okay, that's something right there.
Hey, what's the record on that?
The record on that is in 1 minute, 3.2 ounces.
Oh, okay.
So I think you want to measure out as like Jell-O in ounces, Virginia.
Yeah, it is.
Then you would just give him 1 minute and see. Like if you had 6 ounces of Jell-O, something like that, then or 4 or whatever it might be, even 3.5 would be enough that you could break the world record right there. So you could do that and go that way. There is also most circles around the leg with a basketball in 30 seconds.
Most circles around the leg. Ooh. Like this?
Current record
Dribbling.
68.
Oh,
Dribbling.
Dribble? Oh,
No, most circles around the leg with the basketball in 30 seconds.
Yeah, so it's not dribbling. Yeah, it's fucking yelling at me over it.
Yeah.
That wasn't your leg.
This is, that's my
You were
leg.
bringing it around your waist.
It's not around your waist, it's around your leg.
Okay. All right. Semantics, guy. Like this, Kevin?
Yeah, it's if you ever seen them take it around their leg real fast, so it's a lot skinnier, go a lot faster.
Okay, so not dribbling.
No, you don't have to dribble. You just take it and.
All right, I got the ball.
Okay.
Your natural balls may get in the way for this one.
My unshelled.
You don't have that big of a clearance.
My unshelled nuts.
And on the marshmallows I'm looking at here, it says must be standard size, not mini or giant, and may only be eaten one at a time. There's no drinking allowed during the attempt either.
And that's in 1 minute?
That's the marshmallows. Yeah, 25 marshmallows eaten in 1 minute.
The people seem to like the Jell-O one the most. And when I say people, one person in the chat room just happened to write the word Jell-O. And it might even be go fuck yourself, Jell-O fucker. I'm not sure.
Yeah.
So I think we said it on Jell-O. Thank you, chat room.
Okay.
All
Jell-O
right.
it is. What flavor Jell-O you like?
Ooh, I love orange.
You like orange?
I love orange. I love green.
All right.
Okay.
I sound like a little kid. I want my Jell-O orange.
Just send me the specifics on how much I need to make sure I come in here with.
Okay, an FT. Fuck ton.
Okay.
An FT.
Okay, we got a couple questions here. Melissa had sent one in. She said, so I saw that Jaybird had made a TikTok video making grilled cheese. Now I heard that a girl was video recording it and even saw dark nail polish on the woman's hand as she was cutting the bread that Jaybird cut his thumb with, FYI with a plastic knife. Anyway, it did not sound like Virginia, so who was this mystery girl filming you?
I noticed the same mystery girl in the video, and I brought it up to Jaybird this weekend, asked him who it was. He got real coy and sheepish, and then lied to me and told me it was his niece.
First of all, again, Sinicki, 9 sheets to the wind. That's not how it went down.
It may have been 10.
She was hammered as fuck. She was ham.
Ham, huh? She was just ham?
She went ham. I saw the Sinickis a lot this week.
Oh, you did? Okay.
Oh, I did.
Yeah, okay.
But still, you want more.
I need more, whether I want it or not.
Yeah, they're going to be there.
Yeah.
So you didn't get any answers out of it, Virginia? We don't know? It is the niece, you said?
He kept telling me it was his niece.
All right.
He looked too happy.
There's no story here, Ralston.
He looked giddy, and I can tell the difference between niece happy and a girl happy.
Oh, there's a difference.
Oh, there's a difference.
Then you know what, Mama? Launch your investigation and do what you got to do.
We've already launched.
Okay, I'm so scared. How about I don't give a fuck anymore? Come on in, see what's going on at the bird's nest. I don't give a shit.
We've launched, and we will find nothing
Yeah.
because we show up drunk.
Yeah, that's the problem. She wants to investigate my life, but she gets too fucking hammered. She leaves it in the bottle.
Well, it's a fun party over there.
He does have a good party house.
He does. I showed up.
It is. It's.
I was ready to drink, and he was like, "Oh, I don't know if I want to drink yet." But then I was like getting obnoxious, so then he started drinking.
I did not want to drink. I really
Yeah.
didn't. And
He was not into it.
I was just like, oh, yeah.
And this was on Saturday?
This was on Sunday.
On Sunday,
Yeah.
okay.
I didn't want to drink on Sunday.
Yeah.
I wanted to
You'd had
reflect.
enough? Yeah. You'd had enough.
Well, we did the crawfish video all day on Saturday,
Right.
so I edited all day on Sunday. So all Sunday, I was in work mode, editing mode.
Yeah.
And they show up at right when I got done editing, it was like 4. I was kind of tired, hungover. Then I worked all day, and then I'm like, oh shit, Mama is ready to play. Fuck. I'm like, I don't want to drink, and I'm like, oh, shit, I gotta drink.
He started smiling.
I did. No, she's right. About 10 minutes when the booze kicked in, I'm dancing my balls off.
As soon as the bitching stops, the booze kicks in, and then when the booze kicks in, it's all smiles.
It's amazing how it brings you back in.
No, there was no bitching. Here's what happens. Because I'm slightly quiet, you ever have this where someone will ask you, oh, you want us to leave? What's wrong? And nothing's wrong. You're just not that... You're not that talkative is all.
Yeah.
I go, no, everything's cool. Oh, he wants us to leave. So she interprets that as me being mad or bitching, and I'm just not at all.
Yeah, you're just maybe a little more subdued. You're a little tired.
I was subdued. I was tired. I was working, indoor on the video is all.
I just like when I show up, I'm used to people being excited to see me. He was not.
Well, I could tell I had to get ready for it. And I wasn't ready for it.
You weren't ready for it.
I was not.
Didn't have enough steam.
Because it was like a 2:30 text. Hey, Bird, I need my Cajun shit. I'm thinking about coming over. You home? I'm like, oh, fuck. Yeah, I'm home.
So she brought the stuff over on Saturday.
Yeah,
and is that when the karaoke went down?
Rocco set up the microphone. The kid's brilliant at setting up equipment.
He went in and grabbed all of Jason's equipment and just set it all up by himself.
He's amazing. Yeah.
I didn't know we were about to do karaoke.
You know what, though? It really is homemade karaoke. We set it up just like we do at Cocktails and Karaoke.
Yeah.
And it's so fun.
It is.
It is.
Karaoke is a ton of fun.
But we do it on the end of my house by Virginia's friends, so they don't give a shit if we're loud.
Right,
no,
okay.
they love it.
It's so far away, the other houses can't hear it, so it works out perfectly.
Right.
One of these days, I'm going to do something dumb. I'm going to put my address on the air and invite everyone over.
And here we go.
On Facebook Live. It's going to happen.
Strap in.
I haven't done it yet. But
That's why you got to follow us on Facebook. You might get an invite. The next Cocktails and Karaoke is going to be at Jaybird's.
Oh, boy.
How about that, huh?
That would be a rager.
That would be. Honestly, I really feel like majority of people would be cool. Everybody in the chat room on YouTube that would be cool. I know that.
That's the problem with parties, though. We know that from the original days of the first Vanilla Ice holiday block parties. How many people we had there, and everybody was cool. Remember that one year, except for one person.
One chick.
Was she
one
not
person
cool?
was not
or did
cool.
Did she get hurt? And is that what we're talking about? Oh boy, okay. Yeah, am I digging up old bones that shouldn't be done?
I don't, honestly, I don't know enough about it because I only got secondhand knowledge. So I hate to say kind of what happened, but it's one of those things. The thing that is tough about parties is liability. And look, I used to go to barn parties and people would get hurt all the time.
And then you took it upon yourself and realized, I made a mistake. I got drunk and I got injured. That's on me. I have personal responsibility.
Because in a barn, there's 1,000 different ways to harm yourself.
You're right.
You're right.
People be leaving the party without fingers and shit like that was going on, but they'd be going, I'm an idiot. And then
I did it.
That would be it. But no, when you do a party like what we did, it was, somebody just kind of like steps in an uneven area and they tweak their knee, and then it's
you're fucked.
It's your fault.
It's $50,000 in medical bills and the such.
Well, even on just the weird factor of when you have people over at a party or a get together, and not everyone knows each other, and you've got mixed company.
Right.
Kind of like the last party we had, where there was fighting, and a big fight broke out during karaoke. And,
Yeah.
I mean, all that shit happens too. Which I'd rather take an injury than that.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. So that's that. It would be fun, but you're right. All it takes is one. But you never know who it is. It's usually that one person that really wasn't invited. Actually, you can usually spot them. I've been to so many parties, you look over and be like,
That's the douche.
That's the one who's going to bring us all down.
That's the one who's going to sue us.
They have douche
They
face.
just, there's something about them. They got an energy and an aura, and you're like, that's going to be the person that we're going to look back on this in a day or two and be like, gosh, man, they ruined the whole thing.
Yeah, we talked about that sort of on Weird and Whatever, We talked about how there's, soulmates, but there's also the anti-soulmate, where you meet someone right away, and for whatever reason, you and that person, you just don't jive. Your energies don't line up, and you know it quickly. You know it so quick. It's the anti-soulmate.
It's weird.
Well, I think what's toughest for anybody, a lot of people here on this show, for the most part, are pretty relaxed and chill. And it's just tough when you have somebody who just can't let shit go. And everything's got to be a problem, and it's just like...
You talk about Virginia again? Yeah, I know, I get it.
Does this have to be an issue? Can we all just who cares, man?
I'm pretty chill. I'm fun at parties. I just like to poke you.
No, Virginia is fun at parties and annoying. But yeah, she is. I'm usually the one that gets fucked.
Well, the last time shit went down, I was trying to be peaceful.
No, yeah.
Calm everybody down. Did not work.
You did 9 out of 10 times, and probably even higher than that. It's all about just having a good time. Yeah, things get rowdy. Things get a little loud. But at the end of the day, it's all love and fun.
Mm-hmm.
Usually.
That's what it's supposed to be.
Well, this is... apparently something that we said actually panned out. Jacob sent us an email and said, I recently heard a listener mail in about peanut butter stopping hiccups, and I ate a fat tablespoon of PB after drinking too much vodka, and it was an instant cure. Please pass the message on. And does anybody else have a home cure for hiccups? So apparently
peanut butter.
Apparently the peanut butter works. If you drink a little too much, you got the hiccups.
Huh.
I always thought getting scared.
People have said that.
Drinking water upside down. Getting scared.
Masturbating. At least it takes your mind off of it.
It's tough to do at a party, though.
I'm at
Guys,
dinner.
Sorry, I don't trust me. I don't want to do this, but I got the hiccups.
You're in a crowded bar.
Yeah.
Sorry, guys, my doctor told me
It's not about a release. It's about getting rid of my hiccups.
I got to go toss off. I'm so sorry.
Yeah.
Or I'll just stay right here.
Yeah. Mm-hmm. Let me see. You got lots of people like Billy from Maryland who sent an email about going to Asheville. He just went there for 3 nights and said that it was great, filled with breweries, great beer. Highland's an awesome brewery, large outdoor space, food trucks, and live music. We stayed at the Cambria Hotel in the city. Great location, clean, within walking distance of the breweries. A little note, though, the Biltmore is really neat, but Cannon would lose his mind. It's an all-day affair. They do have, and I checked, they have some breweries. They have a winery there. It's kind of an old, it's like an estate. They got a big old mansion that's on it, but...
Yes.
Yeah, I don't know that, like we'd said that today with the Am I the Jerk email. There was a couple that wanted to go to Music Row in Nashville, and I think there are a couple trips. Yeah, I don't know that Asheville... That's part of it. I don't know that Asheville is fun for the whole family. Like, it's fun for Beer Dad,
Yeah.
But is anybody else really going to get into it? Maybe if you're a little bit of a foodie, it looked like they had some great restaurants, but...
It seems like you want to get some drinks, get laid, have some fun.
The Biltmore, too, smelled weird to me. I mean, talk about smells. Panda was... It's just an old hotel, and they don't do
the one in Asheville?
Oh, I'm talking about the one in Miami.
Oh, okay. No, this is.
Are they all the same?
No, I knew you were talking about, Kevin. I was listening.
Biltmore is stinky.
We're not talking about that.
This is a question for Virginia. Karen from Pembroke Pines said, I'm making plans for things to do with my boys over the summer. A while ago, Virginia mentioned that she went to Long Key State Park in the Keys. She mentioned there was a secluded beach. They snorkeled and rented kayaks. After reading Google reviews, I am confused. A lot of people were saying the beach is dirty and lots of seaweed. Maybe they are going to the wrong part of the beach. And the park, can Virginia tell me exactly where in the park she went? I hate to drive 2 hours to be disappointed and later find out that I went to the wrong part of the park.
So the fun that we had was not at Long Key. It was at Indian Key, which is more north, I believe. Indian Key, you can kayak to it. It's a state park. We got in the kayaks. They have like a kayak rental over at that...
the rental center?
It's called Harry's or Henry's or something. You can rent the kayaks, and then it's like maybe like a 10-minute little kayak trip. I'm pulling up the restaurant, the name of it.
Okay.
We're waiting. Just, no big deal. This is great content right here. I'm sure the people love it. Let's listen to you click on your computer some more.
Click, 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 click.
Oh, man. I'm watching the struggle.
Struggle's real.
We ain't getting no answers anytime soon.
Not going to happen, huh?
No.
But just look up Indian Key.
Okay.
Indian Key Historic State Park.
Okay.
And take the kayaks over there.
Look, you got the Peace River, too. You can rent kayaks there as well.
Yeah, if you go to Arcadia, Florida.
If you go to Arcadia, Florida. I know people are always looking for kayaks.
And then a quick note from Larissa. She said, Biltmore is overrated and expensive. It's not kid-friendly. I live here, and there's nothing for my kids to do ever. But in that area, they do have river rafting, four-wheeling, canopy jumping. I did see they had zip line stuff, so there is that kind of stuff, too. So you can check out. And Maggie said for the Keys, you can rent kayaks at Robbie's.
Robbie's, that's the name of it, not Henry's.
Yeah. Robbie's is where you feed the tarpon, right?
Yes.
Mm-hmm. Well, that's fun.
Yeah, off the dock. Yeah, my daughter always, they always pop at Robbie's.
Would a tarpon eat a little piece of pizza?
Probably.
Yeah.
It's fun too. It's all outdoor. They have like a little outdoor market there. There's like outdoor dining there, and then there's the kayak rental. And seriously, it's like maybe 20, 30-minute little kayak ride over to Indian Key. They tell you how to do it. It's so super fun.
Okay, that's cool. Now we'll get to a lot of little ideas here if you're looking for something to do this summertime. Got this email from Tracy. Said the second season of Dirty John on Netflix is based on Betty Broderick, who murdered her ex-husband and his second wife in 1989. Amanda Peet is phenomenal in her portrayal of Betty. After watching it, I empathize with this woman and her rage, and I bet Virginia will too. Highly recommend.
Yeah, that's up on Netflix now. I saw that yesterday. I definitely want to watch that. Pissed off bitch gets revenge. I'm all about that.
I don't think you need to watch any of that right now. I think
Right.
you need things to calm you down, Mama. Yeah, someone you made
Nothing
the
to fire her back up.
You made the comment earlier. We're all we're all pretty chill here, and one of the comments in the chat was Virginia's chill.
I'm only chill today because I'm hungover. Tomorrow,
Bring you down a little bit.
it's back to kicking ass.
Well, who is this chilled out Virginia?
And to let you know, there is a wrestling podcast Jaybird and Panda might like.
I listened to a lot of them already.
Yeah, it's the Wrestle Me podcast. Basically, two British radio DJs reacting to watching every WrestleMania since the 1980s. One person is an expert in the history of WWE. The other is watching everything for the first time. OMG, the 80s were a wild time. And getting the cocaine and steroid-fueled backstory of what was really going on during these events is amazing. I feel like Bird and Panda would enjoy this.
They, back in the 80s and the 90s, make no mistake about it, the cane and the roids were just reigning supreme.
Well, I've seen a lot of those little videos of
oh, yeah.
like the Macho Man. I remember, I think the Animal, was it
Ultimate Warrior.
Ultimate Warrior, that's right.
There's one of the Ultimate Warrior and Hulk Hogan. They're doing a promo together with Mean Gene. And there's no way they just did not do 9 bumps of cocaine. It is so over the top. You can see the cocaine through the makeup. I mean, it's unbelievable.
That's pretty amazing.
There's a big time story where there was a shit ton of wrestlers on this one plane. They call it the plane ride from hell, and assaults happened on this plane.
My.
Some guy got his hair cut off. He had like a mohawk.
They cut his hair?
They cut off his ponytail.
Oh, damn.
Yeah, this was on one flight.
They went hard.
Yeah, I think I want to say. I forget. I don't want to say the wrong wrestler, but big time wrestlers had to pay money out of pocket to make things go away.
Damn.
With shit that went down on that plane ride.
It's amazing.
Oh, yeah.
Dang. Yeah, that's a good era. Okay, well, there you go. There's a podcast that covers that if you want to see it. Yeah, they've got these like little bunk leagues. I'd seen something AEW or something like that. Mm-hmm. I don't even know who it was. There was the reason why I saw the video was Urban Meyer, the coach of the Jacksonville Jaguars. they had the two wrestling guys in there, and they did a skit where the one guy comes in, he hits him with a chair, and then Urban Meyer's flipping footballs to him, and they're hitting him with footballs, and he takes Urban Meyer's laptop and hits him with his laptop. And
That's why I love wrestling, for all those shitty, corny angles that they do. I mean, it's littered with bad acting, and I love bad acting.
And Florida, that area, the Tampa, Clearwater, Jacksonville area, it seems like that is the mecca for, they love them some pro wrestling in that area.
They do, and up in your area too, the Georgia, Marietta kind of area. That was a big stomping ground for wrestlers. I'm not sure if it is anymore.
Okay.
But I know, isn't Colin up in that area sort of?
Yeah, he's in Midtown Atlanta.
I think WCW had a powerhouse plant that they would churn out wrestlers there, but I'm not sure if they still have a type of wrestling school
I think
there.
they do have a wrestling school in Orlando, don't they?
They do, yeah.
Okay. So, yeah, it's the hotbed, man.
It's always funny because anytime a low-budget wrestling league comes out, they always try to hit me up because I'm in the media and they know I'll bite. Like, you can be a wrestler in the league.
Come on, you can do it.
Got to promote the event. I'm like, all right, sure, I'll do it.
I'll do it. And a quick follow-up, Victoria, who's spreading KVJ love of the Jersey Shore, used to be from Fort Pierce, said not sure if it was discussed recently. I've been able to listen live since I moved back to New Jersey. I'm trying to catch up on podcasts. I wanted to hear with hurricane season starting today. The outcome of the KVJ 48, I know you're raising the money to rebuild the Bahamas. My son, who's an architect major, and I spent a good portion of our night listening, and we were planning on helping with the rebuild. Got our passports, but then life and COVID both got in the way. He transferred to UF to continue with his degree. I moved to New Jersey. We couldn't find the updates. So what eventually happened with the rebuild there?
So, yeah, COVID definitely stopped us in our tracks. We spent all of the money except for about $23,000. We still have a little bit of a nest egg, and we have to go over there. And I want to look at the elementary school again, and I want to look at the homes that we helped again and see if we can spend that money first on the school, but then secondarily on those homes that were homes for the most elderly people in the community. But we do have a little bit of money left. It's just now a matter of getting over there. COVID really messed us up bad. But yeah, Captain Vince and I talk all the time. I was just texting him this morning, actually, and he is totally into going. We just want to wrap up the project. So we absolutely want to go back over there and make sure that they're good. There might be more things they need, and we just need to go over there and look.
Okay.
You should write Captain Vince a song. While you're going down there, you could sing it to him. Why not? People need to do that more often.
Write a song for Captain Vince.
People just need to write songs for people.
Just out in the middle of nowhere?
Yeah.
His girlfriend might be like, why is she writing my man a song?
Well, that's
Yeah.
a little fucked up.
Yeah.
I didn't know about that.
Yeah.
But it's not sexual. It's more.
No, it's not sexual.
More gratitude.
Yeah.
And this makes sense. Sean in the chat room had said the owner of the Jacksonville Jaguars owns AEW. So
Yeah.
What's AEW?
It's a wrestling league.
yeah,
Okay.
somebody said, Joey said, yeah, lots of big names actually went to AEW. It's not bad.
He's right. No, AEW, I kind of like more than WWE. I've been watching
Really?
some of the WWE. It's a little kiddish for me.
Okay.
I like a little bit more. I don't know, sleaze. I like they call it the Attitude Era of
Okay.
wrestling. That's when you would see really fucked up things in wrestling. The messed up storylines and someone's pregnant and it's like soap opera shit. They got
Gotcha.
away from all that.
Gotcha.
Okay. So you like the filth a little bit more, and they bring that in the AEW.
And they really don't, but they're just more my style of wrestling.
Okay.
Just the way they do it.
All right.
Yeah, they have more guys I like. All right, I'll shut the fuck up.
So sounds about right. 37% of Americans admit they've barbecued drunk before.
What's the
Yeah.
number of that?
37%.
That's a low fucking number.
And people who drink around the grill are 4 times more likely to hurt themselves.
Totally. I mean, I've seen serious accidents around the grill, around the crawfish pot.
But
Yeah.
don't you say that number sounds low?
It does sound low. But we're heathens.
You're right. I guess people drink differently than us, maybe.
Not everybody is a pirate or a Viking.
I get it.
It was kind of interesting because I was looking. They had a map today of where the heavy drinkers are, and it was kind of interesting in South Florida because it was color coded, and it looked like Broward and Miami-Dade, there was some drinking going on, but Palm Beach was like a very bright color. And I don't know if that was all Virginia.
Or me and you.
Yeah, or I don't know if it's our show. It's very possible that, KVJ alone is making this thing as high as what it is.
I mean, how proud.
We definitely, out of this entire building, in fact, out of any morning show here, there's no way we don't drink the most.
Oh, hands down.
Yeah,
there's
not even
no
close.
way.
Out of any employees here.
That's not true. We work with some lushes.
Really?
Well, yeah. A lush can spot a lush.
Game respects game.
Yes.
So, here's what they came up with for the places. They say Wisconsin actually was the worst, I believe. The only state in the country where every county reported excessive drinking among 23% of its adult population or higher. The state average is 27%. Now, excessive drinking was measured using the number of respondents that reported binge or heavy drinking in the last 30 days. Binge drinking is defined as women consuming 4 or more alcoholic drinks in one occasion and a man consuming 5 or more.
What if you do that twice a week?
Well, then that's you're binge drinking twice a week. Heavy drinking is defined as a woman drinking more than 1 drink on average per day or a man drinking more than 2 drinks on average per day.
So you are a heavy drinker, Kevin.
Well, I do,
Yep.
Drinking, I do like 1 tequila a day.
You have a problem just like me in Virginia. We're all in the same game.
Oh, I definitely got it. No doubt. I won't run from that.
At least we all admit it.
Yeah, it's legit. Yeah, there's a lot of us that need to look in a mirror.
Oh yes, and make that person a drink.
But it was just kind of interesting that if you go a little bit north, it looked like Martin County and the Pizzle looks like they're dialing it up as well. Doing pretty well with their drinking. But I wonder why Broward and Miami-Dade is more. Is it because of the cocaine? They're digging more into the booger sugar?
Maybe.
Is it? But is that really still going on right now? Cocaine in Miami? It's still so prevalent?
I don't know.
Is cocaine even prevalent like that? I mean, that's such a 1989 drug. I know people do it.
Don't call it a comeback.
But is it so like where people are like, oh, we got to get some cane this weekend?
Yeah, the only thing that I can think is just maybe it's younger populations that are out partying, and so maybe they are doing other drugs instead of drinking.
I hear more about mushrooms than I do about cocaine.
Right.
I told y'all mushrooms, you're going to start hearing it. What did we hear yesterday? We heard conversations about mushrooms right off the bat.
You're right. We did. Somebody walked up to us and just started talking about mushrooms. And I was like, I'm hearing a lot of people talk about mushrooms. Is it me?
It's the same thing that happened about 5 years ago when we started getting all the weed dispensaries. Soccer moms started smoking weed.
Yeah.
Yeah, it looks like if you had to check the counties, Southwest Florida looks like they drank a good bit. And then it would be pretty much, looks to me like especially wild. Maybe it's Martin and St. Lucie County that are the real heavy drinkers.
I mean, that makes sense.
Yeah, it does.
Every time I go to Port St. Lucie, I just feel like everyone's all red and drunk. And I mean that with affection. I love me some Pizzle. They are my people. I would live in Port St. Lucie if it wasn't so fucking far from the station.
I finally went to go bring that keg back to Port St. Lucie that we've had since the keg stand competition.
From Wild?
No, from here.
Oh, okay.
No, not 12 years ago.
Oh, okay.
Just like 6 months. But I went to that Hop Life Brewing.
Oh, yeah.
And they were raging, man. They were tearing it up on a Friday.
Someone put the Pizzle has to drink to cope.
Aww.
Don't we all, man?
we all got some Pizzle in us.
We all got something that's going on. We're just all trying to make it through this crazy life together. That's how it goes. All right, good to be back with you guys. Have an amazing day. We'll see you back here tomorrow. Goodbye.
Cleveland Clinic, Florida provides individualized treatment plans for excellent outcomes of health problems ranging from the most common to the most complex, even in cases considered untreatable by others. Cleveland Clinic, Florida. Every life deserves world-class care.